This is Young Dean. I'm back with part 2 of the video. Now, earlier in part 1, I said that this player came with ONDA headphones and I didn't like those. And I said that I prefer my skull candies. In case you didn't know, these are what the skull candies look like. They use a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. The symbol of the skull candy, if I can get it to autofocus, which it's probably not going to do, basically it just looks like a skull. But these are silicone tipped headphones and they reduce the sound and they feel a lot more comfortable in your ear. So I'm just saying that I like these. Now I'm going to be using my trusty ruler to measure out this player, which I have enjoyed quite a bit. Now it has had some slight problems, nothing really big, just like you might actually have to push a button a second time, but nothing too big of a problem. Just to show you the look of the player, I got a pass sticker, so you know my player's legit. Here, I'm really sad to say that my camera won't autofocus and show you the micro SD slot, the microphone, and the TV out headphone jack. On this side we have the wall charger port, the reset switch, and the 5-pin USB. And if you count, this one has 5 pins. Woo. On the back you get the ONDA logo, 16 gigabytes, what I paid for. 2 speakers, one here, J Chow signature, and then just a little bit of other stuff, technical details. I have SN VX787 HIAV 3018. So that means I have a version 3 player, and it is playing quite nicely. Now, it came with a little plastic cover on it, and I took it off because I found the screen to be more responsive without it. A lot more responsive. Oh, sorry for moving off the player. Now I'm going to measure out the player in centimeters, mainly because that's what most people use. So I'll start with screen size. Screen size, we are looking at 9.5 centimeters across, 9.5 centimeters across, and just a little bit under 5.5, so it's 5.4 centimeters down. And in inches, that is a, what do you know, I'm actually getting what I paid for, a 4.3 inch diagonal touchscreen. Now, the width of the actual player altogether is 13.6. Now, that's about 2 centimeters on each side of the player, aside from the screen. And then from the top of the player to the bottom, I got 7.6 centimeters. So that's just about another centimeter on top and bottom. Now, I'm going to turn this player on right now. It takes a minute to hold the start button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go, 6 seconds. I like this desktop. Ooh, my bad. I have this set to a quick light time, 5 seconds. I'll leave it for always on for this video. Now, I like this desktop the best. You might want something different. Now, here's your music button, your video, photo, record, radio. Well, my camera won't autofocus. The music button just looks like 2 musical notes. The video is just that snap action thing. Photo is just a picture. Record is a microphone, and radio is just a little radio box. We'll start with music. Now, as you can see, I gotta kind of push a little hard with this plastic thing on, and sometimes it misreads what I'm pushing. That's why I don't like it. Now, like, one of the weird things is these two buttons, return and add to favorites at top. The left button says return, the right button says add to favorite, but add to favorite kind of, the title sits in the middle between the two buttons. Now the categories we have to choose from are all music, artist, album, my favorite, record, direct list, media library update, test, and current play. Now, for whenever you record a file with the speaker, you can always come in through the music and find it. I'm going to go into music and choose a song. Now, if you want to turn on the built-in speakers, you need to push the little gear-like object in the far bottom right corner, and it's called voice setup. Push voice setup, click on. You can hear it. I'm gonna get the viewing stand out. It makes good noise. Let me turn this down some. It has very powerful speakers. I'll show you max volume in a minute. Now for your controls, you have your return button, your radio button, return or previous song. Now, this button, the play and pause button, it shows what it's doing currently. So this means that the player is playing, and so if I pushed it right now, it would show the pause symbol. Do you see? It shows the pause symbol, signifying that it's paused. Then there's next. There's the volume control, which is very nice actually. It's very easy to get used to. I got used to it in about the first 10 seconds that I had the player. And then here's your options, which looks like a little gear. You can choose repeat, you can choose how to play it, your EQs, and the frequency that you want for the radio. Now, I'm not really going to go into the options too deep because it's just like, for instance, repeat all, repeat once, all repeat, repeat and intro. I mean, nothing too interesting. Just play mode and in order or shuffle. So, you know, you can choose between shuffling or in order. I keep mine in order. That's how I like it. Your ESQs. You have 3D, bass, and LEQ. I'll show you bass right here. Really didn't do much. I don't really hear a difference, so I don't know if that changes much. Once again, I apologize for my shakiness. I'm gonna have to end this video and start again.